Hey students, it's Emily Poole and welcome back to the Ultimate Exam Slayer, where I give you all of your tips and tricks that you need to be successful on the AP test. Today I want to talk about general test taking tips, and I have 5 of them for you. Y'all, you should start using these study tips now because your AP test is going to be here before you know it. Number 1 is spaced repetition, aka stop cramming, besties. Brain is not a USB drive, right? You can't just download all of this information and then think that it's going to last there forever. You need to actively engage with the material in order to get it to stick in your brain. So what that maybe means for you is that during lunch or during an off period, go over the notes that you just took and review the information that you learned that day, because the more that you do that, the more you're flexing those brain muscles, the more it's going to stick. Number 2, active recall, or stop staring at your notes because it's not helping. Highlighting might look cute, but it is actually not helpful for your success in studying. So what you need to do is test yourself in the material that you have written down, maybe in class or from the textbook the night before. This can be something as easy as when you get to class, before the class has actually started, be like, okay, what did I read last night? What do I remember about that? What vocab terms can I list out loud? What are these big picture ideas? That kind of active recall is going to be really helpful for you. By the way, this probably goes without saying, but you should be handwriting everything. You should not be typing anything at all, because literally every scientific study says that if you are handwriting the notes, that's going to stick in your brain more than if you are just typing the notes. Number 3, break it down into bite-sized chunks. Your brain does not work like a Netflix binge. You can't just take in all of that information all at once. You need to take it in more manageable, tiny pieces, which means you shouldn't review the entire course the night before. You could review like Unit 1 5 weeks before the test, and then Unit 2, and then Unit 3. The bite-sized chunks of breaking it down is going to really help that information stick in your brain, because you're going to be less overloaded with all the information all at once. Number 4, practice makes permanent. Students, everything that you need to be successful on the AP test can be found online. Obviously, you're hopefully using my Ultimate Review Pack by now. You're definitely using the Ultimate Exam Slayer, but use the College Board. If you just type into Google, AP European History, past FRQs, you can actually see the past questions that they've given you. You can also see past answers and past examples and what would have counted for a thesis statement and what wouldn't have counted for a thesis statement. So use those resources. Get familiar with the types of questions the College Board likes to ask, so that when you get to the test, you're not going to be taken aback or surprised by the wording of the prompts. Number 5, sleep. All-nighters do not work. Actually go to sleep. No sleep, no retention. Sleep cements things in your brain. So students really prioritize studying at night and then actually getting like a full 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night. So what I need you to do right now is think about one of these 5 examples that I gave you of how you want to study and how you want to start implementing that in your daily and weekly rhythms. If you have not yet, please form a study group, because if you can teach someone the information, that means that you've learned the information, and y'all, that is going to help with active recall and also spaced repetition. So get right to it, students. And as always, you can do it. I believe in you.